How 90-Day Fiance's Gino responded to Jasmine's accusations about his money. 90-Day Fiancé, happily ever after star Gino Palazzolo has fired back at his estranged wife Jasmine Pineda's claim that he uses money to control her. Jasmine and Gino have been at odds for much of Season 8, and many of their fights center around finances. Jasmine accused Gino of enjoying his power over her due to his financial position. While Gino typically allowed Jasmine to have the final say in their arguments in the past, he is now defending himself and speaking out against her. Jasmine and Gino first appeared on 90-Day Fiancé before the 90 days when Jasmine lived in Panama. Jasmine then moved to America to be with Gino, and the couple was married in early 2023, shortly before filming 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. The honeymoon has been rocky for Jasmine and Gino, who have disagreed about everything from finances to their sex life. After Jasmine moved to Michigan, she couldn't find employment in the United States. This left her entirely dependent on Gino. She lived in his house and was far away from her family in Panama, including the 2 sons she left behind. Gino had paid for much of Jasmine's lifestyle when she lived in Panama, but after her move, the financial dependence felt suffocating. Without the means to earn money for herself, Jasmine had to rely on Gino for necessities. Jasmine and Gino's financial situation became more complex when Gino stopped working. Ahead of Jasmine's arrival in the United States, Gino took a leave of absence from work to help her acclimate. However, he did not discuss his plans with Jasmine first. Gino's unemployment caused him to be stringent with his money, which put a strain on his relationship with Jasmine. He said he didn't have the money to hire an immigration lawyer to help bring Jasmine's sons to America. Gino took Jasmine camping for their honeymoon, which was not the romantic vacation she had pictured. With Gino reluctant to spend money on Jasmine as she expected, she felt trapped and unappreciated. Jasmine and Gino got into a huge argument on 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After Season 8 during a workout at the gym. Gino admitted to Jasmine that he did not pay the registration fee for a beauty pageant she planned to enter. Jasmine's frustration over her lack of financial independence boiled over, and she alleged that Gino uses money to control her. Jasmine claimed Gino had never provided her with a credit card for her everyday needs. She said she could not even buy her own tampons. While the K-1 visa process requires applicants to rely on their spouses until they get established in the United States, Jasmine and Gino's argument provides a glimpse of the real-life ramifications of this dynamic. It's understandable why Jasmine would be frustrated if she can't do anything without Gino's approval. Jasmine doesn't have a driver's license and requires Gino to drive her everywhere. She feels powerless without being able to support herself, and she does not believe Gino is providing her with access to what she needs. Jasmine said nobody, except her dog, had ever controlled her before her marriage. Her fury stems from her lack of financial freedom, but it is worsened by her inability to take care of herself. Not only does Jasmine not have her own money, but she cannot spend Gino's money without his approval. Gino is often meek and subservient to Jasmine, but he has finally had enough of her accusations. Shortly after Jasmine's allegations aired, Gino shared an Instagram story giving his perspective to set the record straight. He denied Jasmine's claims that she did not have direct access to his money. Gino wrote that he opened a joint bank account for Jasmine, plus she has her own. He claims this was all done only 1 month after she arrived in Michigan, and Jasmine could certainly buy tampons or anything else whenever needed. Gino and Jasmine have very different, conflicting views of the story. It's likely that the truth lies in a murky middle ground, and this is evidence of how deep the couple's issues run. Gino and Jasmine's opposing arguments about their money suggest that they might not be on the same page about many things. Most likely, the couple had a misunderstanding about Jasmine's access to money due to a lack of communication. In addition to a language barrier, Gino and Jasmine have very different personalities. She is outspoken and unafraid of the truth, while Gino prefers to avoid conflict. On the episode of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, following their gym blow-up, Gino and Jasmine continued to be on different pages regarding their relationship. Jasmine accused Gino of having a pornography addiction that was threatening their intimacy. Gino appeared embarrassed that the issue was brought up on camera, and he denied the issue, which seemed more like an attempt to avoid the discussion. He said the cause of their intimacy problem was all the hurtful things Jasmine had said to him. Gino's attempt to shut Jasmine down instead of engaging in a conversation is a sign the couple struggles to communicate effectively. Rather than resolve their disagreement, they were both left fuming and disconnected from one another. This resulted in sweeping matters under the rug, eventually leading to huge fights. It is easy to see how conversations about money could have followed this pattern and left both Gino and Jasmine believing different things. Cesar Garcia, Gino and Jasmine's marriage appears to be on a troubled path, and recent evidence adds to the speculation that they may have split up for good. Jasmine is rumored to be dating a new man. She no longer wears a wedding ring, and Gino has not appeared on her social media in months. Now, with Gino publicly refuting Jasmine's claims, whatever harmony remained between the couple is likely gone. Jasmine's accusations about Gino controlling her financially were damaging, but it appears there is more to the story. If Gino's response is true, then Jasmine was either misinformed or looking for a reason to get out of her marriage. The remainder of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After Season 8 will likely reveal whether the couple can find a resolution. It appears Jasmine and Gino may have finally let their differences come between them and given up on their marriage. Subscribe the channel to get such videos.